How does the Air Force One, the Beast car and Boeing aircraft protect the U.S. president? The world's top leaders like to travel to India for a summit of the G20 or top industrial countries, where protection has been strengthened since then. U.S. presidents normally visit India to participate in a G20 summit accompanied by a large caravan of their security officers. It may be like a terrifying movie when you hear about the protection offered to them, but it's a fact. The U.S. Department of Intelligence CIA plays a major role in protecting the presidents in America. CIA was created in 1865, but it was entrusted with the responsibility of protecting the U.S. president in 1901. CIA has more than 7,000 intelligence officers working in the department. These officers include men and women, and the training they get before joining the department is considered to be the most difficult training in the world in military departments. Although the U.S. president is considered the most powerful leader in the world, he cannot make his own safety. That is to mean that he does not decide who and which department to guard him. It is the work of the country's intelligence department, specifically the CIA. Even if the president wants to remain alone without protection, Secret Service officers in the department cannot obey his order. He must follow their plan and directions. When the U.S. president schedules to visit any country in the world, the intelligence department begins their duty almost 3 months before the scheduled date. They go into the very country to make sure their president will be safe. The staff of the CIA intelligence department and the White House arrive early for almost 2 or 3 months and start meeting with defense agencies in the country where the president plans to travel. The department determines where the president will stay. The area is examined in detail, looking for anything that may be harmful to the president. A review of the place history as well as the history of hotel staff. The president is in a kind of security shield that has different classes of security. It is not only powerful but also very expensive. That is why when it happens that a president is targeted and reached, the whole world wonders. Despite this powerful security, 4 American presidents have been murdered in front of its CIA. The 4 presidents killed include Abraham Lincoln, who was killed in 1865, James Garfield killed in 1881, William McKinley and John F. Kennedy murdered in 1901, plus President who was almost shot. You may want to know what comprises this security and its levels. This security system is in 3 levels. Inside are agents of the Presidential Defense Department, the agents of the Intelligence Department, and then the police, specifically the FBI, which has a high levels of trainings than normal civil police. For instance, when the president heads to Delhi in India, there will be a security column of Delhi police security officers. There are many other settings the security agents will have to deal with, such as the country's atmosphere at almost all airports in the hosting country, because not only the Air Force One flies the president, but also 6 Boeing C-17 flights fly with it, plus a special helicopter that flies between those aircrafts known as birds. The U.S. presidential caravan also includes limousine vehicles, communication equipment, many other agents from CIA and FBI, and some of the U.S. White House staff. The CIA department and the internal security agencies determine the way of the president's caravan, based on where and how to evict the president if there is any sudden emergency. These agents are well prepared to face any instances targeting the president. So, what will be a safe place if there is an attack? If the president is attacked, the CIA is responsible for ensuring that there is a good hospital to run to in case of emergency issues that will be less than 10 minutes from where the president sleeps, while an intelligence officer is placed at each nearby hospital. His concern is to contact doctors if there is an emergency. The CIA also prepares containers of blood that resembles the president's blood group so that in case it is needed it can be easily obtained. CIA officers inspect each station on the path used by the president's caravan as the date of his arrival approaches. You will see vehicles parked on the road near the hotel, and special exercises are also done on what to do in different risk situations. In the hotel, not only the whole apartment is allocated to the president to use, but also the lower and upper floors of the hotel are left open for security reasons. The security service agents will inspect it in depth, the entire room, to ensure there is no hidden cameras or recording equipments. All television screens and hotel phones are removed. Shooting shields are also installed on the windows of the president's room to protect this valuable president. The president's chefs accompany him, and they are the ones who prepare his food everywhere he goes. Another major task to the CIA intelligence department is that they are responsible for protecting the president's chefs to make sure they are not in contact with people who can harm or end the president's life.